Hello and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online on the legendary server. We are back in Lothlorien because we need to go talk to Haldir, which is in a tree somewhere that direction. Something interesting I found out, this is somewhat irrelevant. This Stable Master allows us to swift travel back to Nechem Bizru, which is up there. Found out today, because I had to travel back, obviously, from the Foundation of Stone. You can't swift travel from here to here, though. You have to have a deed. You have to have a deed which is Ally of Lothlorien, which I think is just complete, possibly 10 quests. I'm not quite sure. We could probably have a look, couldn't we? It's going to be in here, isn't it? Ally to Lothlorien, yeah. Complete 10 quests, so we're 5 off. But I find that very weird, that you can do it one way, but you can't the other. Something interesting I thought I'd just mention. We're going to go over talk to Haldir because we need to arrange an audience, but while we do that, we're going to grab our hobby gift of the day, which is going to be 200 virtue experience, which is nice, and 200 figments of splendor, which is less useful because that's relatively easy to get, in all honesty. And also, it's only for cosmetics, so it's really useful for us, but it's fine. We use that virtue experience, and let's go talk to Haldir, see what we can do to set this meeting up. Haldir, how do you do? My friend that I've known for like
you may enter the golden
a day or two.
But tread with care, or punishment shall be swift.
It's a solo quest and cannot be completed with a fellowship. Right, we're going to go into Caris Galadon, I think. Fun.
Jealously do I guard my secrets, not the least of which is my mirror. Still, there are times which require a greater knowledge, and this is one such time. Shadows gather in the east, and the fates of lost friends burns in the heart.
Okay, something interesting that we're going to get this time compared to last is I want to see, first off, if this has been updated with maybe more dialogue relevant to the stuff that's been released since, but also how much stuff we can maybe pick up on where we go, oh yeah, that happens, this happens. Because last time we did this, I wasn't like, it'd been a very long time since I'd done the story on a previous character, so I was maybe a bit less knowledgeable about it, but maybe this time we'll actually be able to pick up on some stuff. It'll be interesting to see.
We failed you in the darkness, and that your courage did not fail.
Okay, look into the mirror of Galadriel. Do I have my... Oh, okay. Weird. We're gonna peer into the mirror.
Mithrandir faced his match in Moria, a Balrog of Morgoth. Into the depths they fell, then rose again up the endless stair. There they did battle one against the other, and the fire of it was terrible. In the end, Mithrandir threw down the Balrog, though he himself fell into shadow. Yet who is to say what his end might be? Not all hope is yet lost.
Okay, I was under the impression she was talking about our future. Maybe she still will, but...
Gwaihir the Windlord will find Gandalf, if he is to be found anywhere in Middle-earth.
Okay, so we need to find Gwaihir the Windlord. The clues left along the Foundation of Stone begin to form a clear picture at last. He strove into Moria with shadow and flame, and they fell, perhaps rose again. Who had the mastery? It's been said that the eyes see farther than many who are deemed wise. That my eyes see farther than many who are deemed wise, yet keener eyes will need to pierce the darkness that shrouds Mithrandir from my sight. Who can spy upon Moria from all sides and gain rumour of the fate of Gandalf? Only Gwaihir the Windlord can do this. Concerning our fate, I saw more than the fate of Mithrandir. I saw glimpses of your own fate as well. So this is what we're interested in. A shadow beneath the trees, it moves without sound. Might will not avail you, yet stalks without mercy and unrelentingly. Someone below bellows a challenge, and suddenly a beast is by your side. Whether this beast be friend or foe, I cannot see. I hope you'll know the difference. The mirror shows many things, and not all of them may come to pass. Of Mithrandir, at least, the vision is clearer. Gwaihir the Windlord rests in the rear of my garden. Tell him what you have seen. Okay, I'm not really sure what this thing about a tree is, so I'm interested to see what comes of that. And I don't know if it's saying might because it's our main stat, Or if it's might as in like the might of something, I don't know. I have carried Gandalf before now, and if he yet lives I will carry him again. I will send out the sharpest sighted eagles to seek him from every corner of the land. I will fly until we have learned what befell him. If he is found, and I and my kind will find him. Return to the lady and tell her I will do this. Alright. Let's get out of here and see what this vision leaves for us. Haldir, how are you doing?
You have my thanks.
The Lady Galadriel has seen much in her mirror, but it's not known of her or any powers whether or not she has shown you will come to pass. One day, perhaps you will look back at the long road and make sense of what you saw today. Only time will tell such things. I thank you for your service and providing my people, and may the light of the elves shine upon your path and guide your steps right. Oh, aright. For the unfamiliar to Galadriel, we shall name you friend and allow you to enter our fair home. So now, not only are we just leveled to 62,
You are welcome.
we've got a lot. Christ. Okay.
And may visit the hill of Kerin
So,
Amroth.
what just happened? So, we completed that. We leveled to 62. We got 9,000 experience with total. We leveled up our rune to 39. We are now acquaintance with the Galadriel, and reputation is increased by 10,000. So just doing that gives you just this bulk. Hey, now you're allowed in... hopefully, we're now allowed in Lothlorien, or Karas Galadon. We have completed the Mines of Moria, which gives them 700 reputation, and the Adventure of Khazad-dûm, and yeah, completed the Mines of Moria. Same thing. We are now known to, friend. We've completed known to. We got given known to. We're now looking to get friend. And trusted in Lothlorien, passive skill, which means we can now go into thingy, as far as I'm aware. But we got 35 LOTRO points for that. That is quite a bulk amount of LOTRO points. With that, like, I think it might be the highest I've ever gotten, other than like bulk getting reputation. But this should now mean we should have a passive, which I don't know where that's going to be. Somewhere. Trust in Lothlorien. You're proving yourself worthy of walking within the Golden Wood. I think that means we can go into Karas Galadon. Let's get rid of these deeds. And Friend of Lothlorien, we have completed Known to the Galadriel, and then we need to complete the Paths of Karas Galadon, which we have yet to get, and that gives us 10 LOTRO points, and Friends of the Golden Wood, and 30 marks, and reputation. So chapter, or book 4, book 7, chapter
and
1.
may visit the hill of Kerin Amroth.
Where do we need to go? In the centre of Lothlorien, it's beautiful and place, and Milwell would be pleased to tell you some of its history. Look at her by the archway west of the hill of Therin Amroth, far to the northeast of her inside the forest. Okay. If you've not already completed Volume 2, Book 6, it is encouraged, so not required. Yeah, because you can technically still get into Karas Galadon without it, but I assume having the bulk reputation helps a lot. So, where do we need to go? All the way up there. Okay, well, at least it's another travel point, which is cool. And we should already be on the side of it where we don't need to go... Well, we will need to go over the water, but maybe there's... Is it worth going Karas Galadon as well? Like, getting the Karas Galadon travel? Because we can also, now that we're here, we could have done this anyway, but down roughly around this area is... I think it might be these ones. There are some boats right there that will have legendary traders, and we can trade Khazad tablets for 2 tier 2 relics, if I remember correctly. And while that isn't necessarily a huge deal for us at the current time, it will help us in the future, because we can just go back into Moria when we're not getting experience, or even just get the Zone of the Tortoise on here. Go around, especially now we're us being AoE, or even if we're doing instances and stuff, like Halls of Crafting, if we eventually go back and do that. But it's a tier 6 65, so we're probably not going to do right now. We can go back and we can get a load of Khazad tablets, trade those in, and either get shards for them or level them up to higher tier 1s. I don't know why I'm not back on my horse yet. But yeah, should be an interesting time. Is there anything in here that we care about? There's a Champion's Great Axe, but it's 59, and it's not really something we worry about too much. If these aren't leveled up max yet, I'm not going to worry about leveling up a third thing. Do we have any heritage runes? We do not. Okay. And I should also get rid of that deed off of our thing. I forgot to do that. So we are now 62 as well, which is pretty cool. Nice to see, obviously. 300k, we've still got 100k bonus experience. How much XP did we get for that quest? 9,000. So not that much. But we only had like 500 before we leveled up. And I think we can have a look, because I don't know if we'll be getting, like, that's our average. I think it was like 18,000 was our average last time. But now we're a higher level, it might be less, because we're high, like, if we're 2 levels higher than a quest, it's going to give us less experience the higher level we are. So that'll be interesting to see. Or it could just be because it was a quick solo instance thing. It leveled us up, or gave us not a lot of experience. I've gone completely in the wrong direction. Or too far over. But also this one's only a vector. Like, hey, go over here and she'll give you more quests. But yeah. Where? Milwyn. Hello.
Welcome to Cairn Amroth. Few only have had the joy of seeing this place.
Okay. Pause a moment with a light laugh. Do not look sad. Cairn Amroth should be a reminder of happier days. Walk upon the grass and joyful. Your sorrows will not follow you here. Okay.
A moment, friend, before you go.
And let's go talk to Frodo Baggins. Is this the first time we've talked to Frodo? I think it may be. I think it possibly is the first time. I'm not entirely sure though. One of the 8 visitors that's come to Lorien in recent days, the elf maiden. Oh, we technically, we were there when they left Lothlorien. Not Lothlorien, Rivendell, so technically no. I thought you were going to be up the thing. Yeah, we would have met them when that happened. I wish that Gandalf were here. I would feel much more courageous if he was with us.
We have come such a long way, haven't we?
I was about to say, why have we got dread? But the ring is right in front of us. When Milron told me another traveller from over the mountains had come to Lothlorien, I had no idea it would be you. We've come such a long way, haven't we? There's still a long way to go, but here in Lothlorien I found it difficult to worry too much about the road ahead. We will have to tell Sam and me what has happened since we parted. It feels like a lifetime has passed since leaving Rivendell, and several at least since I saw Bag End. But Sam does not seem surprised to see you as I. You haven't become the chief conspirer of another conspiracy, have you, Sam?
Hello there.
It's not like that at all. You know I'm not cut out for keeping secrets despite your teasing. It's just many queer things have happened to us already, and this place being so elvish and all, I had given up being surprised when something out of the ordinary happens. Fair enough. And here Degron comes out of the woods, right enough. You should find Mr. Merry somewhere on this hill. I know he'll be pleased as anything to see you. He's taking one of his walks, and he might be resting in the private garden nearby. Let's not get stuck on some roots. Have a little walk around. It's a reflecting pool over here, so it looks like he's over here. Having a little relax. We were looked in there, haven't we? I wonder what we can already reflect on, like what instances we can do. Let's have a look. If any. Just the one we did earlier. Okay. Pippin said he was going to take a nap. This is such a restful place.
I did not think to run into you here. I can tell you that.
Pippin is around here somewhere taking a nap, I believe. No, I wouldn't wake him. We have all plenty of time to catch up. I imagine Lothlorien is so peaceful it's hard to remember how hard our road will be, and has been. I wonder if you might track down Boromir. He doesn't seem to be having as good a time as the rest of us. I think he's impatient to get going again, but maybe seeing you will cheer him up. I saw him last on the northwest outskirts of the great clearing from which Cairn Amroth rises. So, right by the stable master, which we didn't pick up. We should have probably done that, shouldn't we? Would have been a good idea. So, just a straight run ahead. This is times where auto run is the best thing. Just straight ahead. Don't have to worry. We'll get this first, so we've definitely got it, because otherwise I will totally forget, and I will not have as much fun. I wonder what's going on there. Is there like orcs and stuff? I don't know if I've ever been there. And if I have, it was a very long time ago.
Hail,
right,
friend,
so at least we've got that, and we can head back there at least, but to get to Ekkad, maybe it's only to get to that location then, because we need Defender of Lothlorien, which is probably like 30 quests, Warrior, so maybe that's 20, 30, 10, we'll see. Not a huge deal, as long as we can get travelling to places, then I think we're all good. I think I'm going the wrong way. There we are, there is a way up there. We also have to be careful of some of the enemies around here. They will threaten to attack, but any of the animals, I think, loses us reputation if we defeat them. I don't know if boars would be minus reputation. I know if we find an orc, it'll obviously give us reputation, I think. But if we kill a dove or a shrew over here, it will lose us rep, which obviously isn't great. So
it is most strange to see you here. Has Eriador been made safe already?
Yeah, I'm defender of Eriador. And I don't think I ever put the title on, but I am defender of Eriador. Or champion of Eriador, whatever it was. I'm sorry, Degron, my words have been born of frustration, not of dislike. Every hour we spend in idleness here is an hour during which the shadow draws closer to my city. I've seen little of Aragorn and even less of Gimli. The dwarf seems to have gotten over his distrust of elves easily enough. Even now he is off with Legolas atop one of the trees on the crest of the hill of Seren Amroth. Speak to him and see for yourself. Am I having to Right, we're going to talk to Gimli and then we'll probably finish off, but I was going to say, am I having to piece back this team together? At least we'll be able to finish that. There is a mailbox there, and... Oh, I was like, why has it got a date? If you go up the ladder, it takes you to a specific date. It's like in... Estelden, I think, has something similar where you go into one of the places and it's like December 1st and stuff. It's an interesting way of doing it, I think. Let you slowly sort of keep track of everything. Is that... You have quests. I wonder what your quests are. I'm just going to have a quick look.
Will you aid the Galadriel?
So we can actually get the silver branches, which we can trade in for stuff. Normally I'd be like, yeah, let's do that because we can get the travel skill, but obviously we're not hunter. Maybe we'll do those next episode because we're going to finish off here, and then next episode maybe we can do that to get the ally of Lothlorien so we can at least travel a bit further around. But let's talk to Gimli.
By Durin's beard, I did not expect to see you again so soon.
Legolas has been showing me the woods of Lothlorien, the majesty of the trees. So like the stone-carved pillars beneath the mountains fills with dwarfs with amazement. This dwarf with amazement, but even the land of marvels, its lady is the greatest of all. Still, I am ready to return now to the ground. If you ask me, the trees are best admired from below rather than up among their branches. I agree with you.
We're just about to search for more patrolling orcs. Why not come with us?
Right, we'll have a look at that in a minute, or for next episode, but... So bow increase with vitality, plus we can then increase our vitality up if we want to. Heritage room with 15,000, or a new sword, or a one-handed sword. We'll probably go with the bow, I think, because we've been doing a lot of range stuff, and 15,000 experience, it's nice to get it in bulk now, but it's not that difficult for us to just do a quest, for example, 11,000, and we've got that from a quest. So probably Bow of Unification. Blade of Unity is alright, but we don't get any might from it, and this gives us vitality increase by quite a ways. It's almost like 90 vitality. It's what, 86 vitality increase. Plus then, if we use it for 10 minutes, we get an extra 116. So definitely seems worth it. But we'll worry about that next episode, and then we'll have a look at the quests up here, and then we possibly go down and do those quests as well, depending on things. Because then we can get these branches as well, and while they're not too useful for stuff like this, I think when we get into Karas Galadon, we can get some cooler stuff with like the gold leaves and the stuff like that. So that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.